Trailer Park Tales, Episode 1. Preface. I was online the other day. Someone brought up white trash, and I mocked it and I joked. And then I remembered that at one point, that was me. I recollected back, and I have lived in a total of 5 trailer parks in my life. All of them between the ages of 17 and 22. And some of my best white trash life experiences have come from those. And I wanted to share the first one with you today. Back to it, Episode 1. I have never been a brave or courageous man. I'm a lot better at ducking and avoiding than I am at kicking and punching. That's true now, and that was true back in the day when I was a young guy. This was pointed out to me in 1977 when my friend Brett and I were coming home. He picked me up in town because I was too poor and broke to have a car. And he brought me back to the trailer park we used to live in. That we lived in at the time, sorry. As we pulled into the trailer park, which was a rather vast place, we lived at 7 trailers in. The road was not paved, it was all rocks. Everything from those huge egg-shaped bizarro rocks to the little chipped granite pieces that'll cut your feet. Third trailer in, this young black man bursts out the door, starts running for us full tilt. Now he's only 5'6", but he wasn't wearing a shirt, and goddamn, he looked formidable. So my friend Brett, of course, said, "Oh wow, we should stop and help him." And I said, "I've got another idea. How about we keep going? In fact, how about we keep going faster?" But Brett was not going to let his humanitarianism be damped by my cowardice. So he pulled up in front of the trailer, which was 4 down from theirs. And the young man runs up to the car window, which is down. And he says to Brett, "Do you got a phone?" Brett says, "Yeah, we got a phone inside. Come on." So they go into the apartment, or into the trailer, pardon me. And I figure, well, let's go see what's going on. So I made my way back over to the trailer park, to the third one in. The door on the side of the trailer was wide open, and I could hear yelling. So I walked in. There was a woman I'd worked with a year earlier. She was a total bitch. At least she was when I worked with her. And she and another woman, they were definitely trailer gals, the way I was a trailer guy, were percolating and screaming and panicking. And down the hall from the single wide where they were in the living room of, was this Arab gentleman leaned over this black woman who was passed out. She was bleeding more than she was breathing, and he was trying to resuscitate her. I knew a little bit of mouth to mouth, so I walked on over and I said, "Hey, let me do it." And he looks up at me and he says, "No." So I stepped back and I watched him for about another minute, being totally ineffectual. He had no idea what he was doing. So I said, "Hey, let me help." And he said, "No." And I said, a minute later, when he was deep in his ineffectualness, I said, "Why won't you let me help?" And he said, "Because I love her." I'd like to define love right now. Love is what happens when you are dating a woman and confront her about working as the manager of the massage parlor in the back of the trailer park, which I didn't even know existed. I'd been going in town all this time. What a waste. And you find her and you want to talk to her about career options, so you pin her neck up against the wall in the bathroom. And you hold her there. And you're talking kind of quietly to her because you don't want to interrupt the formidable-looking young black man who is her brother, the guy who's in the other room. But unfortunately, he was alerted to what was going on when he heard her choke. Just one of those things. That's when the young man got up and walked back to see what was going on. The moment that the Arab dude saw him, he pulled back, did that hands up thing, kind of a don't hit me thing, which didn't work really well because she was unconscious and gravity did its thing, and she drove her head into the sink on the way down, which was only made slightly less worse by the fact that it's a trailer park sink, so it's not porcelain. It's one of those stupid sinks. Anyways, the moment he said, "Because I love her," I was out. There's more to it, but I'm done for right now. Next time.